So, starting off with the general questions here, what race and what alliance did you pick?
I had several different characters. My first alliance, I was for the Horde, and I was an orc. Um, oh, that was a long time ago. I want to say warrior. Didn't really like that too much. Played him until I bought Burning Crusade, and then I was a blood elf hunter.
Oh
Um,
God, you were a blood elf. God,
I was a blood elf,
God.
and so I started doing that for a while, and then I switched over and I went Night Elf Alliance Hunter, and I played him all the way up to level 70. Well, originally up until level 40, and then I quit, and then my account got hacked, and they bought the new expansion for me. So I got back into it for free with the new expansion and used his time for the month. Thank you, Blizzard.
Oh God.
Um, Played that all the way up until I want to say level 80.
Okay, nice, nice. Okay, so you played the Night Elf. What made you switch to alliance? Like any, just because you're like,
Yeah, I wanted to try the waters, and then I got you hooked to it.
yeah, that was the days there.
Those were the days,
He's
man.
like, oh, get WoW, and then I don't even think scratch that. He had WoW, and then my mom for Easter one day. This is a total side story, not to take the spotlight from you, but uh,
Have at it. Spotlight's all yours right now.
my mom just randomly one year for Easter actually, and my Easter basket was World of Warcraft. I've heard of it, and I heard like the only terrible things about it. Like I heard like server lag and how you can never get into the server because it was so populated, so many people wanted to get on,
Yep.
and I just heard bad things about it. So I had a negative outlook on the game. So I got it, and I remember telling Matt here that I got it. He's like, "Dude, load it up. Let's do this, all right?" And
I'm
so
like, let's do it.
so I remember just logging in just right there. Like I think WoW, and I say this every time when somebody mentions WoW on Chalk Talk, is the best game to get somebody addicted to gaming. Like this
It's
is
like heroin. Like
when
you try it once and you're done.
you're addicted. Like if your girlfriend or boyfriend, if you're a gamer out there and you
And you're lucky enough to have one of them.
and you want to get them into gaming, I would recommend World of Warcraft as their first game. Like
Yeah.
bar none. And it just like I said, right when I logged in, it was I was so shocked, like not like, oh look at these graphics, but just the surrounding like 360, you turn around, you're like, there's a tree, and it's like
The
I was
environment.
yes, the environment. Like I was a night elf, so I was like, holy shit, all different colors. There's this purple dude over here. He's got fucking feathers. What's going on?
And he's got a giant question mark above his head. I'm gonna go over there and see what he wants.
And it just starts from there. Get three
Yep.
berries, and then down the line, 10 berries, and you're like, I'm level 70 now, doing the same thing.
Oh man. Man, I've done this daily quest every day for the past 4 years. What's happening to me? Where's my life?
But besides daily, so you get into World of Warcraft. Were you more PvE or more PvP?
It was 50-50. I could wreck some people in PvP. It was
Yeah.
bad. It was bad. My record was 43 and 2.
Now, do you like World PvP or do you like the PvP like the battlegrounds they had?
BGs for sure.
Uh, all the way.
I was the battleground guy.
They put caps on those now. Did you know that?
Did they
There's a
really?
Yeah, and Warsong Gulch, and this is actually one of my favorite
Ooh,
memories. Actually, I have two.
Warsong Gulch.
I have two favorite memories that actually come
Mm.
from Matt and me playing. One comes from Warsong Gulch. It's Warsong Gulch didn't have a time limit on it back when we played, and I remember it was like we're in high school, and it was like hitting midnight or 1 o'clock, and we're both like we need to go to sleep. We have school in the morning, right? And that Warsong Gulch match, we're like we'll play one battleground and go to bed. This thing took at
Like,
least 2 hours. I think we
yeah,
had to leave. Or no, we finished it right at the end. We either left or finished it right at the end, but it took like two or
it
three
took
hours.
like 2.5 to 3 hours. And I'm like, and we have school the next morning. And I'm like, Tony, I gotta go. Tony, this is bad. I'm so tired right now.
We were both like, it's 12:30. We need to finish. And we would get the flag. You basically it's like kind of like
Uh,
capture the flag, and you would get the flag, and we're like, yes, we're gonna win. We're gonna get win. And we'd get so close, and then somebody would kill you and
and take
return
the
the
flag.
flag. Oh, those are
And then you would have all the hunters, the night elf hunters around the flag, stealth, laying ice traps around it, so that when they would come and get it, the first 5 guys would get frozen in a block of ice. It was bad. It was so
uh,
bad.
we ended up winning though. I think we won that one.
I don't remember. That was
It
so
was
long
it was a
ago.
great memory though. Like I can understand why they put a time limit on it, but it was
Yeah,
so good. So
it
good.
needed a time. It really did.
It was so good though. So PvE, did you just do quest? No, I know there's other things to do. They have pet battles now and all this other
Pet
jazz.
box?
Yeah, they kind of implemented
What?
Pokemon to it. Like those little Vanity pets can battle now. Like
Dude, I remember when I got my Wapple Tanger. That thing was the shit. Random drop. And it was a little rabbit with little antlers, and it was so adorable. Followed me everywhere. Kept it out all the time.
nice, nice. I actually remember I was pretty jealous of this. I was like, what the hell? This sucks. Because he had it, and then I was like, how do you get it? And he's just like, it was a random drop. And it was bad. It was
Yeah.
like,
The
oh,
Go ahead, Tony.
it was so frustrating because I wanted because it was a cool pet because it was one of your more rare kind of cool pets
The
and
the cool pet that I wanted, and I farmed this thing for like 2 weeks for like almost 8 hours a day, was the stupid little baby dragon pet. I was so mad. I had to give up because I was so mad that I was gonna throw my keyboard through the wall if I didn't get one. And I almost did. And I was like, I gotta stop. This is getting this is getting bad.
oh god.
Never got that dragon. 400 gold I could have bought it for. And you know what? I had way more than 400 gold that I could have bought that thing with. But
Hell yeah.
it was the challenge of getting it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. Yeah, talking about getting it the old-fashioned way, the Wampletanger now is a Oktoberfest, which is around this time. You can just get it now for free. You do one of the quests that get you there, and you get
Oh
it
dang it. Oh dang
automatically.
it. I hate these people.
So you're never really into the dungeons. You didn't really run raids, any really.
No, I never really did any raids. Raids weren't really my thing. I couldn't get enough people together to run a raid,
You didn't
so I never really ran raids.
you didn't
I
have a
did.
guild or
No, not really. I was a member of a couple different guilds, but they didn't really do anything. So
I'm surprised. Like you can't walk 2 feet without somebody. You want to be invited to my guild? Want to be invited to my guild? You'd have to turn off the notification if you didn't want to be in a guild.
that's what I did. I was a solo player. Me and Sinjatsu, we had that.
Oh my goodness.
My
I ended
pet,
up
my
taking your
pet
name.
dragon.
I think I used the same name as your dragon, actually, for my pet too.
You name thief.
I
Actually, I think you did.
No, you changed it because you ended up changing your name to another Japanese name that I cannot remember.
Sinjitsu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there you go. That was
got those
another.
from my uncle.
Yeah, I remember playing with your uncle too. On a side note, total side
Yeah.
note. His uncle logged on. He was like level 40. He has like the fast mount. I'm
Mm.
running around on like cheetah speed because I'm also a hunter. And my Matt here has like the 20 speed mount, which cost a lot of money back then. Now it's like 10 gold or 5 gold. It's
Are
ridiculous.
you freaking kidding me?
No, it's like 5 gold. Like the training's like 5 gold and then another 5 gold for the mount.
That's annoying.
It is
I'm
so
glad I
frustrating.
don't keep up with WoW anymore. This is making me mad. All
Also,
that work I put into it. It was like 400 gold when I got it.
yeah, I remember because I had it. And
God.
the shitty thing about mine is that it was 400 gold, and then like a week later they implemented the patch to bring it down to
Oh
200
yeah,
gold.
I remember
I
that.
was so
You were
mad. I
you
was
were
so
you were beyond pissed.
I was so bad, so bad.
And
And
back then they didn't really say what they were going to be releasing, so it was always just new. You never knew.
that's so true,
Those were
so
the
true.
days. Now it's noob friendly, but you
Yeah,
can fly in towns.
I think they took that away in the most recent one.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, they wanted to bring back using the old mounds. So you run in uh is it the Draenor one or is it the one before
I
that? I don't
I don't know. All I
know.
know is that I flipped my shit when I could fly in Stormwind.
So you did
That was the best.
so you did come back because
For
Stormwind you
like a
could
week.
for a Wii. What made you quit eventually is where we should start.
I just got bored with it. It just became boring, and I had other crap to do. School, life. I got a job, so
Job in school and
and a
always
girlfriend.
oh my God. Don't
Yeah.
have time for video games when that
Oh,
happens.
had more important things.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. So you quit and then you came back. Is there any reason you came back? Just you wanted to see how it was
Yeah, I
or
just wanted to check it out, and I was like, okay, this still sucks. I'm done here.
I think what happens is like the new expansion comes out, everybody comes back, and then they're
Yeah,
like, and this is the same shit.
and nothing changed. Oh, we have pandas now. Woo! I am so glad I never bought that expansion.
I I think I bought that was the last expansion I bought, and
Mm. What
it's
is it
kind of
now?
disappointing.
Cataclysm? Is
No,
that?
it's Draenor
Oh, is it Draenor? I don't.
or something to that
That
extent.
shows you how much I pay attention to WoW.
So, but before we get off of WoW, the last question I guess because we could probably talk for hours about WoW,
Oh man,
especially since we played together. We could both be like, "Do you remember this one time?"
this one
Like,
time at band camp.
was this more of an eye-opening experience for you for online because you're like, there's people like right next to you, like there's like billions and billions of people all over the world playing
Yeah,
this game.
yeah.
Was this?
That was an eye opener. I remember yelling at a guy for speaking Spanish one time.
I
I mean, I was like 14, so that's my excuse, and I'm gonna stick to it.
I was 14 and he's speaking Spanish
And I was like, dude, learn English, and he's
oh
like,
God, this is okay. I
it
think
was
well,
bad. It was bad.
just to be clear, his channel is not racist.
No, I'm not racist. I just
He's
didn't really understand back then.
a he's a 14-year-old kid. We all make those mistakes.
Yeah. And I got bitched up one side and down the other and reported to Blizzard.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Good times.
So it was eye-opening for you. Did you what did you take from it? Like, were you just, I guess you were shocked, but like, were you
I don't know if
impressed?
shocked was the word. I was impressed that there were so many people that would come and play a video game. You know? It's like there's just all these people and they're all doing the exact same thing I'm doing and they're all, you know, they're all here to help each other and just most of the people were cool. I say most because you always had your trolls, not the race, but the actual internet trolls.
Re- Reported by CNN, Bill Cosby's dead, and then just spam in trade chat.
Yeah, and I'm like, are you for real right now? Mm.
The trolls. But that's good. I think that was a nice experience for most people, or when they most interact with people. But you were still
Yeah,
kind of more of a single person. It wasn't like you had one-on-one interaction with.
yeah.
So from
I,
there, did you want to finish? Sorry, I didn't.
no, no, go
Uh,
ahead. I got it.
so from there, did you continue playing PC? Do you consider yourself more of a PC kind of gamer now that you played WoW, or do you always feel like you swap back and forth?
I'm I'm not afraid to admit that I go back and forth. Um, but I don't really specifically did despite what my background says right now. Steam picture with PC Master Race on it.
Oh God.
I'm not too afraid to admit that I enjoy the PlayStation just as much as the PC. Now, admittedly, my PC does get better FPS on Star Wars Battlefront, but that's beside the point.
So it depends who you're talking to. If it's a PC kind of gamer, you're like, oh, I loved PC. If it's a PlayStation person, you're like, I love the PlayStation.
Well, I mean, I love both, and I'm open about that. Like, I don't know how many times I've streamed from my PlayStation, but it's been quite a few.
Yeah, I
I've
think
streamed Destiny, I've streamed Star Wars, I've streamed GTA once, I think. I don't remember if I actually streamed or if I just thought about streaming and didn't. So,
Fair enough. Fair enough. But sticking with the computer because I guess the PlayStation now you can download any game and that's
for the most part, yeah.
and every game's basically on the computer or vice versa on that part. So from World of Warcraft, where did your gaming go? Like you were really it seems like you bounced back from RPGs when you started gaming, then you had shooters, and then you went back into RPG, probably the biggest RPG probably in most people's lifetime.
Yeah. From there, I went into, for the most part, StarCraft 2.
Really?
Yeah, StarCraft 2. That was probably the next big one for me. I didn't really play online a whole lot on that one. I mainly kept to the single player, and just beat it every single way that I could.
I
I
still
replayed it. I replayed it like at least 8 times.
damn. 8 times?
Yeah, I only did the Kerrigan expansion once, the Zerg expansion. Um, I only beat it once, but the original StarCraft 2, Terran, mm,
Because you're a big Terran. You're still a Terran. That was going to be my next question.
still a
You're
Terran fan.
still a Terran fan.
Yep,
Legacy of
Siege
the Void
tanks.
is coming out though.
It is. I'm hyped.
Ah, I'm
I'm
so excited.
I'm gonna be spending money on that. Fallout 4, Just Cause 3, Kingdom Hearts 3. Um,
So
that's pretty much it.
you're staying single. That's what you're telling
I don't
me.
think I'm ever gonna get married. I'm gonna marry my PlayStation.
fair,
Everybody's invited.
fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, and you also forgot Star Wars itself. Like, I don't think the game's out, is it?
No, I did the beta with Brandon,
Are
who's
you?
also quite commonly involved in my stream.
So, are you gonna get that because you didn't mention it? Are you were not a big fan?
Uh, I'm a huge fan of Star Wars itself. But as far as the game, there's some things that I want to see improved before I want to sink money into it.
Fair enough. Fair assumption there. Starting with StarCraft because there's now I got 20,000 questions for you.
Ooh.
Starting with StarCraft though, so you're going back to StarCraft 2. You didn't really go back online, so you don't see yourself as more of an online gamer. You're more of the single player, do my own thing.
In
Uh,
terms of StarCraft 2, yes, absolutely.
so
Yeah.
if depending on the game, really, I guess.
Yes. Like right now I'm playing Ark Survival Evolved and I'm not afraid to go online with that.
Okay.
There's just something about shoving a spear in some guy's face that just makes me happy.
You know,
And eating him with a raptor makes me even more happy.
I've noticed a pattern here. Earlier, like I
I
like
like
stealing
killing people.
cars. I like to run them over with their car. On top of that, and now I want to shove a spear in people's face.
I'm a violent person.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about yourself?
Um, well, one of my favorite things to do in StarCraft Brood War was to get the Dark Archon, take over the one of the workers of each race, get 600 people, and then swarm the enemy base, and just
Huh,
have it be a slaughter.
fair enough. That's cool. So actually talking about StarCraft 2, I've never beat on Extreme or Hard mode or whatever it's called, the original StarCraft, but I beat the Zerg one on Extreme/Hard. Like, I need to go back and do that soon. Like,
Yeah,
really soon.
I need to. I need to go back and play the Zerg expansion. Heart
Boy.
of the Swarm.
God, Legacy of the Void though, man, I'm hyped.
I
But
know.
getting off that, you said Star Wars. I want to talk about Star Wars a little bit. So
Oh snap.
first things first. I guess. You're excited for the new movie coming out?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Are
I'm
you?
not getting like midnight premiere tickets because I'm not an idiot, but yeah, yeah.
You're pretty hyped there. So for Star Wars, I guess I could ask you your favorite. Are you more for dark side or are you more for the Jedi's? We'll just go the basic route there.
In terms of gaming, I'm complete dark side.
Really? Like
In terms
Stormtrooper, like dark side, or you want to be like a Sith Lord?
like I want to be a Sith, I want to choke somebody to death.
Okay,
This is this is getting violent.
I people are gonna be taking notes. They're gonna be like, "Don't come to this guy's stream. He's gonna kill people."
He's gonna be murdering people. Yes. In my stream history, there's quite a significant amount of Star Wars Battlefront beta. and I rather enjoyed being Darth Vader, although I wasn't that good at it. But I mean, it's beta, so who's going to be good at it? You don't really have time to master it. So,
True, true. But
not
yeah,
to mention, I have a life and I work. So,